Right, hello everybody, we are back once again for another Leagues reveal for the RS3 Catalyst League coming out this September 15th. So the first one, we're getting given a single relic. They're not telling us exactly where this relic fits in terms of the 7 tiers of relics we'll be having. We just know it won't be tier 1 because yesterday we covered the 3 tier 1 choices available to us, which were of course the Animal Wrangler, the Divine Woodcutter, and the Excavator, the king of the 3 relics. Anyway, here's our new one for today. Production Master is back. Obviously one that has been in old school leagues before, but this one is very different because RS3 is a very different game. So what you get from this, you get the Brooch of the Elder Gods, which is obviously a play on the Brooch of the Gods item that currently exists in RuneScape 3. If we take a look at that over here on the wiki, it's a pocket slot item you can wear. Basically an ultimate skilling thing you put in your pocket. It gives you a bunch of bonuses. It can store urns inside, which are these things you can craft out of clay, that when you have them, they fill up with experience whenever you're doing the relevant skill that the urn is for, and you get basically 20% more XP an hour if you go out of your way and craft these urns first and take them with you while skilling, so that's really big. But this league is going to give us the Elder Gods Brooch, which is basically going to be that thing there. So you're not actually going to have to make a Brooch of the Gods, which is really nice because it's quite hard on an Iron Man. It's a very high invention level. You have to do some clue scrolls and stuff to get the parts for it. This will give you one and it's way better. We're told various production activities will have all their items processed at once. This was the effect we had in the old school league for Production Master. You know, you go to clean a herb or make a potion. It would make all of those instantly. Now, there's no way to know how this is going to work in RS3 because a lot of the ways you train are different, but we can assume that the various activities are probably these ones listed here at the bottom that we're also going to get a +6 stat buff to at all times. Smithing, herb lore, cooking, crafting, fletching, and construction will all be +6 at all times, which is the maximum level from a spicy stew boost normally in the game. So it's going to be really nice. We're going to be able to get to higher level metals, potions like overloads. We'll have access to those at like 90 herb lore instead of 96. You'll be able to cook higher level foods though faster. You'll be able to craft things like armor, you know, and get to those Star Bloom robes quicker. I think you can boost to Masterwork robes as well. You know, if you get lucky with drops at Virago and Nex, you'll be able to break those down and make the Masterwork robe set at 104, which will be crazy. And also construction. You can boost construction in this game to make the higher level buildings in the fort as well, so you can have access to those higher tier training methods 6 levels earlier. We just don't have the exact details. This is all there is, this image. There's no text under it explaining it. It just goes to talk about yesterday's relics. So we kind of have to guess, but basically what happens, you get an item you can equip, you'll be able to make full inventories of things all at once. So if you don't take the Excavator relic, for example, you could take this and then you could click on a gem and you'll cut all the gems in your inventory straight away. Same with crafting like dragon hides into armors and stuff, making battle staffs, those should be really quick. Herb lore, cleaning your herbs, making all your potions will be pretty much instant. So this is going to absolutely catapult you forward in all the production skills, make them really, really fast. The Elder Brooch of the Gods that this relic gives you is going to give you infinite urns. So like I say, so the different urns available in the game, you have cooking urns, you have divination urns, you have farming urns, fishing urns, hunter urns, mining, but also runecraft, smithing, and woodcutting. So for all those gathering skills I just mentioned as well, you'll be benefiting from 20% more experience an hour for all of those while wearing this, even though this is a production skill relic, which is really, really good. You'll also receive the benefit of portable skilling stations even when you're not using one. Now in the real game, these are treasure hunter items. So for example, you can put down a portable brazier that makes your bonfire XP 10% more. You have a 10% chance to not use up a log that you're burning, 10% extra crafting. You're going to have 10% chance to save clay or hides, 5% chance to save gems. This is all on top of all of these things being fully crafted in one tick, a full inventory as well. Arrowheads, bolts, 10% chance to string 2 items at once. You get it. The portable range, massive, 21% extra cooking XP. You're also going to have a +6 cooking, so you're going to be able to cook things quicker at higher levels, and also you'll never burn anything. So this relic's going to be insane. You're going to be able to get 99 cooking in absolutely no time. It doesn't give you the raw fish you need, but this thing is absolutely unbelievable. Yesterday's relic choices, I was a little bit underwhelmed with a lot of them, to be honest, even the Excavator, which I think is the best one that I am going to take. But with this relic today here, this one is absolutely insane. It's almost like 2 or 3 old school Leagues relics crafted into one. Now, of course, we don't know know what this is going to be up against in terms of the tiers. Most of the tiers have 3 different relic choices. There's one tier here on the graphic you can see that only has 2 choices, which is probably going to be something like, you know, the equivalent of Banker's Note or the Infinite Money one, 2 kind of big tentpole ones you have to 50-50 pick between. But I'm assuming Production Master will be one of 3 choices, and if this one is as powerful as it does seem, then I'm really excited to see what the other 2 options will be up against this. Of course, we'll talk more about this relic a little bit later in the next couple of weeks once we know what it's up against and what tier it's in. But on first glance, this is absolutely crazy. You get an item, you wear it, you get 20% more experience in all gathering skills while wearing it. Everything that you process, you'll have a +6 stat boost, so that'll increase your level to be able to do higher level stuff faster and also reduce your chance of like failing stuff. You'll never burn food. You'll get all the portable skilling stations, which give you 10% more XP when crafting pretty much everything, and a 10% chance to save everything. And also the one thing we haven't talked about, you will also spawn all the different kinds of knowledge. So you can spawn Seren spirits. So whenever you're doing production skills while wearing this thing, suddenly a little blue thing will pop up, and if you click on it, you'll get a free item from the rare drop table. It's really, really useful. There's loads of useful stuff like basic stuff, magic logs, soft clay, all the way up to hyper rare items. So that'll be really, really nice. Divine Blessings, it's free invention components. They'll pop up randomly. You can click on those as well. And then Catalysts of Alteration and Manifested Knowledge. It's going to be free experience if you just click on those when they pop up as well, on top of all the extra free XP from this thing. So this is crazy. On first glance, it does look like it's just a production helper, but it actually is going to give you help in pretty much every skill apart from combat. If you're going to be gathering, you're going to be getting these spirits at the same time, and you're going to get all the XP from the urns. And if you're producing anything, it's all going to produce way quicker. You're going to get more experience for producing it. You're also going to earn all these different spirits, and you're going to save your materials. Honestly, it's going to be crazy to attempt to top this with a different relic, so I'm really excited to see what we're going to have in the next couple of days. But for now, that's all we know. That's our first proper reveal in the daily Leagues Catalyst teasers and reveals. Let me know if this relic seems interesting to you. I think it's really one of the best ones I've seen across any league so far, so we'll see how it turns out. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow for whatever is potentially up against this one, or somewhere else randomly in this chart we don't yet know. Let me know if you think this relic is good or not, or don't. See you soon.